FPL, the greatest fans in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your one and only three-time Continental Tag Team Champion, former European Grand Prix champion, the one, the only, Sheriff Dog. And with me, as always, is the two-time Continental Tag Team Champion, two-time Bragging Rights Battle Royal winner, former World Champion, and former Money in the Bank, the one and only Mark. Mr. Bragging Rights, Mark Harper, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of the best weekends we see coming up. Just because I've got a little bit more chip on my shoulders. And see, that's the thing. Now, this weekend, we start the tag team tournament. Big, and I mean big things are going to happen with the start of the tag team tournament round number 1, when it gives the call of the mountain, myself and Mark Harper versus now Rolantendo, Music Man, the Devil, whoever's in between. See, I know a thing or two about you and Cap teaming. I know about the history. Because, see, you forget one major thing that you should know about the one and only. Is I'm also a history fanatic when it comes to the FPL and people's history in their careers. I figured it out. I listen. I pay attention. I know exactly about you and Lex. Or let's say it's the Captain Crew Lex. Right. Well, now see, that's the thing right here. The two teams with very good. And see, this is something I said in my last promo. Row. Buddy. Now see. Hero is going to become world champion. Mark Harper already did it. He went out there. He held that title from Money in the Bank all the way up till WrestleMania weekend. He won the world title off of James Blake and walked into WrestleMania as world champion. Not many get to say they have done that. So, James Blake squeezed his way back into that match, made it a triple threat, and he found a way to win it back. But it does not change the fact that Mark Harper has cashed in 100% with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And I believe Hero will for sure do it. And it does not matter how or where or when Hero does it. See, that's the thing. He's going to do it. And he'll do it one way or the other. Now, both of you, as much as I respect the hell out of both of you, as much as I want you guys to win this tournament, become tag team champions here in FPL, the round table. The problem is, you're going to be across the ring from another pair that know each other very well and know how to work as a team very well, counting the fact that we could become the one and only three-time Continental Tag Team, the Call of the Mountain. How historic would that be to run the table in this tournament and become the first and the only three-time Continental Tag Teams in history? I became the first three-time ever to win the title. We could become the first ever three-time. And then I would become the one and only 4-time Continental Tag Team Champion. But see, big things are going to happen. We're going to run the table or you're going to run the table, because that's all I care about. It does not matter if we lose. I want you to run the table. And that's what matters. But I want to run the table because I want to win the Continental Tag Team titles, because big things are happening in the FPL. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So I'm pulling the trigger. For sure now. Oh. Big things are going to happen. When I bring a bad man into this company, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. When the Kaiju machine reunite in FPL, yes. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll be seeing you around. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, don't mind me. I just had to make answer a little phone call there for a minute. But see, that's the thing. Nintendo, I will see you guys this weekend. But see, you guys are not the only team. And see, I'm sorry if you are not going to get your gold rush. I see how you have spun that on them. But that's a team full of nobodies. I mean, they're good wrestlers. Luke and CT together, Will Colt and Atlas Kiyama. I mean, they're nothing together. They think they're going to be this gold mining team. I mean, yeah, you've got CT Luke Gray right now holding the Continental Tag Team Champions. You've got Atlas Kiyama holding something that I wouldn't mind getting my hands back on, the European Grand Prix. And Atlas, hold on to it, because I will come back for him. But see, that's the thing. You all out here, we're going to have a gold rush, but you guys are just a bunch of misfit toys on an island, thinking you're the greatest thing that ever happened. Like, come on, Will Colt. You really think you're that high of a level that no group of people could ever reach you? Gold Rush ain't nothing. You're a bunch of great individuals, but great individuals do not always make a very great unit. It does not. And see, that's the thing. Me, I know a thing or two about making teams that I'm in great. The Strays. I made a household name, and that name lived on past me walking out to do my own thing, which brings me back around to Nintendo. When I left the Strays and went on that path of righteousness, it was all just a facade. Let's be honest. I know it. You all know it. I didn't change my ways. But that summer, leading up to SummerSlam, Deco Alfine and Sheriff Dog won at SummerSlam. And then we ended Dakota Alfine and started a symphony of destruction. Now see, it's where I first met the devil himself, Nintendo. A lot better than the Music Man. I mean, as much as I love the Music Man, I had my fun with the Music Man by posting my music. Irritating the shit out of you with music lines. Well, you were the Music Man. I was the one speaking music. That was a great little rivalry too. But see, that's the thing. We did that. You retired. James Blake took control. And we went on a run for a while. But then, Rolantendo, me and you started. Me and Mark Harper ended. And we walked out of the symphony of destruction. Left James Blake laying there. James Blake, you'll be in a little later part, my buddy. But see, here's the thing. We became the call of the mountain. 2-time Continental, soon to be 3-time. Like I said, Rolantendo, I hope you do come out here and beat us and you run the table and become tag champions with Blackwell. With Cap. I hope the hell you do it. But at the same time, me and Mark Harper are going to become the first time ever 3-time Continental Tag Team Champions, and it don't matter what I'm going to do. But see, now we got to get on to something even more important, because how great would it be that me and Mark Harper run the table, become Continental Tag Team titles for the 3rd time, have those titles on our shoulders. Because, see, something big is going to happen this weekend, and you all will find out for sure what that little conversation was about. Because big things happen when I bring a bad man into this company. I mean, I've got a history here, people. You don't know who I am if you don't know my history of how I've brought world champions into this company. Started with James Blake. Then it was Mark Harper. And then it could be a 3rd person. Because see, me and my brother, Mark Harper, have had a plan on getting another set of titles. Be the Continental Tag Team Champions. And then become the Global Triad. But see, to become the Global Triad, you have to be a trio. You got to have a 3rd man. But see, I looked through. Me and Mark Harper have been talking for a while now, trying to figure out who we could add in to the call. And who could be that missing link to add us to the Global Triad. Because with those trio champions and the Continental Tag Team Champions, we are going to be one of the greatest units to ever walk FPL. Because right now, the people holding those titles health code violation. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Lucifer, Mac and Cheese, Monkey. I have all the respect for you, Monkey. For your teammates, your partners who went and found a monkey. I don't care about them. See, this ain't the same old happy-go-lucky, let's go out there and put a rah-rah match on. Because I do care about putting a great match on. But I'm going to put a great match on. And I'm going to beat whoever is across from me. And I don't care how violent I have to get anymore. See, because I do not care about anything. Anybody in the back besides Mark Harper. But see, you guys holding the Global Triad, you found a monkey. And I found a bad man. Because see, I looked through this roster high and low. We tagged with Monroe once, but he's got his own little things going elsewhere. I looked through this roster. Sorry about that. It's kind of getting late out right now. But I scoured this roster and could not find who I thought could be that missing link. And then it clicked in my head. I know just the man to bring into the FPL. A man that the FPL ain't ready for. Big things happen when I bring bad men into this company. Mark Harper, James Blake, and the next great FPL superstar will be coming. Because see, health code violation, get past the teams that you've got coming. Because, to be honest, I wouldn't mind having Scott in red again. Let's relive some of that fun. So, health code, Lucifer, mac and cheese. See, Lucifer, I've played in the devil's playground, and it's nothing but a playground. The real world's a more scarier place. But see, mac and cheese, I just don't like you. Just like almost 90% of the ones in the back, I do not like. I have a few people I trust. Few people I'm willing to bring in. And when I bring them in, we make magic. I brought Mark Harper in. The Strays became a more dangerous unit. I brought Mark Harper and James Blake into Symphony and Destruction. And we went on a tear. Me and Mark Harper had to end the James Blake ran Symphony. But the Call of the Mountain, we became the greatest faces to ever step foot in this company. Stayed happy-go-lucky with my meditation, ooh-la-la, boo-la-da-da-bee-da-da. But then I woke up and I realized I can be great straddling that line. And see, this man that I'm bringing into the FPL, because, see, none of you all could hack it with me and Mark Harper. This man. This man has a history a lot like me and Mark Harper. This man has done great things. We have rivaled each other. We have teamed together. Me and Mark Harper rivaled after I left the Strays. Because, see, I didn't tell him everything at first because I wanted him to become the leader of the Strays. But see, then I saw that the Strays were not holding up their end of the bargain with Mark Harper. Mark Harper was going on tears. Well, Michael Marsh and Supreme Rock were falling behind. So I rescued and pulled my, at that time, rival back into a team with me, and we went on a run. And then we formed the Call of the Mountains. And we went on a run, the 2-time Continental Tag Team Champions, soon to be 3-time first and ever Continental Tag Team Champions. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Once I bring him in to the call, we will be Global Triad Champions. Because, see, I bring greatness into FPL. Mark Harper, James Blake, and there will be a third. So I hope you all are ready. Because, like I said, I am the one and only Sheriff Dog. And when I bring bad men into FPL, big things happen.